The Cypriot 20 cent coin of 2008 is a significant representation of both the island nation's cultural identity and its integration into the European Union's economic framework. Minted in the year Cyprus officially adopted the euro as its national currency, the coin reflects a blend of ancient maritime heritage and modern European unity. The obverse side of the coin, as seen in your image, features an ancient ship known as a Quirinius ship, a merchant vessel dating back to the 4th century BCE. This ship is one of the most iconic archaeological finds in Cyprus and serves as a potent symbol of the island's long-standing maritime tradition and its pivotal role in ancient sea trade routes that once connected the Aegean, Levant, and Mediterranean regions. The ship's depiction is highly stylized, with its curved hull and prominent rigging lines, reflecting not only artistic detail, but also the importance of navigation and seafaring to the early Cypriot economy. The name of the country is shown in both official languages Greek, Kappa Upsilon Pi Rho Omicron Sigma, and Turkish Kibris, highlighting the country's bilingual nature and its politically complex identity. The date 2008 is placed centrally between the two names, marking the historic transition to the euro. Surrounding the central design are the 12 stars of the European Union, which appear on all euro coins and represent the unity and solidarity among the peoples of Europe. The reverse side of the coin, which is common to all 20-cent coins in the Eurozone, was designed by Luc Luix, a Belgian artist. It displays a globe showing Europe in relation to Africa and Asia, symbolizing Europe's global presence. The coin is struck from a metal known as Nordic gold, an alloy composed of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin. Despite its name, Nordic gold contains no actual gold. It was chosen for its durability and its resistance to tarnishing, making it ideal for circulating coinage. The coin has a smooth edge with 7 indents, a feature that helps distinguish it by touch from other denominations, especially for visually impaired users. The introduction of the euro in Cyprus was not merely an economic move. It was also a step toward further political integration within the European Union. The 2008 series of Cypriot euro coins, including the 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, and 50-cent coins, along with the €1 and €2 denominations, were all designed by artist Takis Katis. Each denomination highlights a different element of Cypriot heritage. The 1 and 2-cent coins feature mouflon, a type of wild sheep native to Cyprus. The 10-cent coin shows the idol of Pomos, a prehistoric fertility figure, and the higher denominations, such as the 20-cent, highlight historical and maritime legacies. From a numismatic standpoint, the 2008 20 coin from Cyprus is relatively common in circulation, but holds great value for collectors due to its inaugural year status. It was struck in considerable quantities at the Mint of Finland, which was contracted to produce the first euro coins for Cyprus. The coin is appreciated both for its aesthetic qualities and its historical symbolism, and its condition, whether circulated or uncirculated, affects its collector value. Coins in mint condition, uncirculated, or proof sets are typically more valuable than those heavily used in daily transactions. Additionally, the Quirinius ship on the 20-cent coin serves as an emblem of cultural preservation. The original remains of the ship were discovered in the 1960s off the northern coast of Cyprus and are now displayed at the Quirinia Castle in northern Cyprus. The choice to feature this ship on the coin underscores Cyprus's intent to project its identity within a broader European context, drawing on its ancient roots to participate in the continent's shared economic future. In conclusion, the 2008 Cypriot 20 coin is more than just currency. It is a miniature canvas bearing the story of a nation that bridges the ancient and modern, the East and the West, the local and the international. It embodies Cyprus's unique geopolitical position, its cultural depth, and its aspiration to be fully integrated into the European community. Whether handled daily by locals or cherished in a collector's display, this coin tells a story of resilience, heritage, and European unity to the language of numismatics next top. The 20 coin depicted in the image originates from Spain, dated 2002, and is a part of the euro currency system introduced into physical circulation in January 2002. This particular coin is crafted from Nordic gold, an alloy of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin, chosen for its durability, resistance to tarnish, and golden hue. The reverse side of the coin, which is common across all Eurozone countries, features the design by Luc Luix, a Belgian artist. It illustrates a map of the European Union with 6 parallel lines cutting across, symbolizing the fluid and seamless movement of capital and people across borders, with 12 stars representing the unity of the EU's founding members. However, the more culturally distinctive and historically significant side of the Spanish 20 € coin is the obverse, which features a detailed portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, the legendary Spanish novelist, playwright, and poet, best known for writing Don Quixote, a cornerstone of world literature and a symbol of Spanish cultural identity. This side was designed by Begoña Castellanos, and Cervantes' stylized bust is depicted in a noble posture, with elaborate detailing in the ruffled collar, a classic 16th century element. The name Cervantes is elegantly inscribed in a cursive style, reinforcing the humanistic and intellectual legacy he left behind. Above the portrait, the word España, Spain, appears in capital letters, emphasizing the country of origin. Surrounding the coin are the 12 stars of the European Union, arranged in a circle to reflect unity and harmony among the member states. Just below Cervantes' portrait is the year 2002, denoting the minting year, and beside it is the mint mark M crowned, symbolizing the royal mint of Spain, Real Casa de la Moneda, located in Madrid. The coin's outer rim features a smooth edge with 7 indents, a unique feature exclusive to 20-cent euro coins to help distinguish them from other denominations, especially for the visually impaired. As with all euro coins, the obverse design varies by issuing country, but all remain legal tender across the eurozone. The Spanish 20-cent coin, therefore, serves not only as a means of everyday monetary transaction, but also as a commemorative piece, celebrating Spain's contribution to global culture and literature to the timeless legacy of Cervantes. In terms of mintage, Spain issued millions of these coins in 2002, especially to support the early adoption of the euro currency, meaning it is relatively common in circulation. Despite its wide availability, the coin retains value for collectors, especially in uncirculated or proof condition, due to its cultural resonance and artistic design. It exemplifies how national pride and European unity can coexist within a single functional object, blending art, history, and economy into a tangible piece of heritage next top. The 10 € coin from Spain, minted in 1999, is a small yet richly symbolic artifact of European unity and Spanish cultural pride. The coin is part of the euro currency system, introduced in physical form in 2002. Although many euro coins, like this one, bear dates prior to circulation due to early production in preparation for the euro's official rollout. This particular coin prominently features a portrait of Miguel de Cervantes Saavedra, one of the most influential figures in world literature, and the author of the iconic 17th century novel Don Quixote. Cervantes is not only a national literary hero in Spain, but also a towering symbol of European cultural heritage. His image on the coin is depicted in a stylized engraving that captures his 17th century attire and expressive features, emphasizing Spain's historical contributions to global art and letters. Surrounding Cervantes' image are the 12 stars of the European Union, arranged in a circular pattern to symbolize solidarity and unity among EU nations. The inscription ESPA is placed above the bust, marking the issuing country, while the name Cervantes is written in a graceful script to the left of the portrait. Below the portrait appears a small mint mark, a crowned M, indicating the coin was produced at the Royal Mint of Spain, Real Casa de la Moneda, in Madrid. The date, 1999, is engraved just beneath the mint mark, signifying the year of mintage. This date is historically significant as it was among the first year's euro coins were struck across member states ahead of their actual introduction into circulation in 2002. This early minting was essential to ensure that sufficient quantities of euro coins would be available in time for the massive currency transition. The reverse side of the coin, common to all 10 € coins across the eurozone, is not shown in the image, but it typically features a map of Europe designed by Luc Luyx of the Royal Belgian Mint. This map shows the European continent as a united entity, emerging from a background of 6 vertical lines with 12 stars, again symbolizing unity and shared values among EU countries. This common reverse helps reinforce the idea that, although each country may issue coins with unique national designs, they are all part of the same currency system and economic alliance. The material composition of the 10 € coin is also noteworthy. It is made from a unique alloy called Nordic gold, composed of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. Despite its name, Nordic gold contains no actual gold. However, this alloy gives the coin its distinctive golden hue and provides excellent resistance to wear and tarnishing, making it highly suitable for coinage that sees regular circulation. The coin has a weight of 4.10 grams, a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.93 millimeters. Its edges are smooth with fine indents, a feature that enhances tactile identification and helps deter counterfeiting. Spain, like other Eurozone countries, was allowed to design one side of the euro coins to reflect national identity. Spain opted for 3 different designs across its euro coins. The 1, 2, and 5-cent coins feature Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela. The 10, 20, and 50-cent coins feature Cervantes, and the 1 and 2 euro coins feature a portrait of King Juan Carlos I, in coins issued before his abdication in 2014. Cervantes was chosen for the middle denomination coins as a tribute to Spain's intellectual and cultural legacy. His literary achievements, especially the creation of Don Quixote, are seen as emblematic of the Spanish golden age of literature. The choice of Cervantes also reflects a desire to highlight humanistic values, creativity, and critical thought, ideals central to both Spanish and broader European identity. The year 1999 marks a critical milestone, not only for the Euro project, but also for European integration. Though the euro was not yet in physical circulation, it began being used electronically for banking and financial transactions. The introduction of euro coins and notes in 2002 represented one of the most ambitious monetary transitions in modern history, replacing a diverse set of national currencies with a single, unified system. The 1999 Spanish 10 euro cent coin thus belongs to the first wave of coinage prepared for this transition. It is among the earliest examples of the euro's physical representation, carrying historical significance beyond its face value. Collectors often regard 1,999 euro coins as important pieces due to their pioneering role in the monetary unification of Europe. In terms of value, the 1999 Spanish 10 euro cent coin generally holds modest numismatic value, unless in uncirculated or proof condition. In circulated condition, its value typically remains close to its face value of 0.10 euros. However, as time passes, early euro coins, especially those in mint condition, may gain increased attention from collectors interested in the history of the European Union or the progression of euro coinage. Special editions error coins, or those from mint sets, can command higher prices in the numismatic market. Some collectors also seek full-year sets from each country in the Eurozone, making these coins an essential component of such collections. In conclusion, the 1999 Spanish 10 euro cent coin is a miniature monument to Spain's literary legacy, European unity, and a historical leap toward a shared continental currency. With its elegant portrayal of Miguel de Cervantes and the hallmark features of EU symbolism, it serves as both a functional currency and a cultural artifact. It encapsulates a key moment in European economic history, the preparatory phase of the euro, while honoring one of the most revered figures in Spanish heritage. Whether in the pocket of a traveler or the collection of numismatics, this coin represents a convergence of past brilliance and future aspirations, making it much more than a mere piece of metal next top. The 2008 Cyprus 10 euro cent coin, inscribed with the bilingual name Cap Upsilon Pyro Omicron Sigma, Kibris, Greek and Turkish for Cyprus, is a shining representation of not only Cyprus's rich maritime legacy, but also its modern-day integration into European Union's economic, political, and cultural framework. This coin marked a major transformation for the island nation, as 2008 was the very first year Cyprus officially adopted the euro as its national currency, replacing the Cypriot pound, pound CYP, after becoming a member of the EU in 2004. The adoption of the euro in January 2008 symbolized a powerful new era for Cyprus, one in which it firmly stepped into the shared identity and financial solidarity of the Eurozone, while retaining deep ties to its unique and ancient cultural history. The national side of the 10-cent coin features a detailed line drawing of the Kyrenia ship, a 4th century BCE merchant vessel discovered in the 1960s near the town of Kyrenia, Girne, in present-day northern Cyprus. This ancient Greek shipwreck is one of the oldest ever recovered and serves as a poignant symbol of the island's long history as a center of Mediterranean trade, navigation, and civilization. By choosing the Kyrenia ship as the central design for its 10, 20, and 50-cent coins, Cyprus emphasized both its seafaring heritage and the unifying cultural elements that stretch across political divisions, time periods, and communities on the island. The bilingual inscription, Cap Upsilon Pyro Omicron Sigma, Kibris, on the obverse is of great political and social significance, showcasing the two major communities of Cyprus, Greek Cypriots and Turkish Cypriots. Though the island has been politically divided since 1974, when a coup backed by the Greek military junta led to a Turkish military intervention and eventual division, the use of both languages on the coin acknowledges the historical coexistence of both communities and suggests hope for eventual reconciliation. The Kyrenia ship itself is an equally symbolic choice, as the vessel was discovered in the northern part of the island, which today falls under the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, recognized only by Turkey. Thus, the ship not only highlights ancient trade routes and craftsmanship, but also silently points to a shared cultural and geographical heritage that predates modern conflicts. The ship's design is depicted with its prominent hull, mast, and sail rendered in stylized contour lines, reminiscent of drawings from antiquity. Above the ship, the year of minting, 2008, appears, marking the inaugural issue of the Cypriot euro coins. This 2008 issue is particularly notable for collectors, as it represents the very first year Cyprus struck coins in the euro denomination, making it highly significant in terms of both numismatic and national history. On the reverse side of the coin is a common euro design shared by all Eurozone countries for 10, 20, and 50-cent denominations, designed by Luc Luyx of the Royal Belgian Mint. The reverse features a map of Europe, which was slightly updated in 2007 to reflect the expansion of the European Union. Surrounding the map are 12 stars representing the original EU member states, arranged in a circle to symbolize unity and harmony among European nations. The value, 10 euro cent, is inscribed clearly, and the background consists of diagonal lines with varying textures, giving the coin a modern and tactile aesthetic. While this reverse is common to all EU member states, it links Cyprus visually and symbolically to the collective identity and future of the European project, emphasizing economic cooperation, mobility, and shared governance. Even though Cyprus is geographically closer to the Middle East than to Central Europe, the coin reminds holders that Cyprus has been a European island culturally and politically for centuries, dating back to Hellenistic, Roman, Byzantine, and Crusader eras. From a technical and compositional perspective, the 10-cent coin is made of Nordic gold, a metal alloy composed of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. Despite its name, Nordic gold contains no actual gold. It was developed specifically for modern coinage due to its durability, corrosion resistance, and suitability for vending machines. The coin has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, a thickness of 1.93 millimeters, and a weight of 4.10 grams. It features a Spanish flower edge, a smooth edge with fine indentations that help visually impaired individuals distinguish between coin values by touch. The coins are minted under strict standards at European facilities authorized by the Central Bank of Cyprus, and while Cyprus lacks its own mint, its coins were struck at various EU mints during different years. For 2008, many were produced by the Mint of Finland. Mint marks and identifying codes are sometimes present, depending on where they were minted. In numismatic circles, the 2008 Cyprus 10-cent coin holds a place of importance as a first-year issue, which often attracts coin collectors seeking to complete full euro sets or commemorate a nation's entry into the Eurozone. Though hundreds of thousands were minted for circulation, the first-year status adds sentimental and historical value. Moreover, Cyprus also issued brilliant uncirculated BU and proof sets in 2008, packaged and sold for collectors, which contain higher quality strikes with sharper details and mirror finishes. These coins are rarer, preserved in pristine condition, and are more valuable than circulated coins. Over time, specific years with lower mintages or errors, such as double dyes, misalignments, or striking issues, may increase in value on the collector's market. However, in general circulation, the 10-cent coin is primarily used for small purchases, vending machines, parking meters, and transport, its everyday usage masking the depth of history and symbolism it carries. The Kyrenia ship, central to the coin's design, is more than a historic relic. It is a national treasure and symbol of Cypriot identity. The ship was painstakingly recovered and reconstructed in the 1970s and became a focal point for archaeological study and national pride. Its remains are housed in the Kyrenia Castle, a historic Crusader fortress located in northern Cyprus. Several replicas of the ship have since been constructed and sailed on diplomatic missions, including to the United States, serving as ambassadors of Cypriot heritage. The decision to feature this ship on the nation's euro coins reflects a deliberate effort to embrace Cyprus's ancient maritime legacy, its geographic position as a crossroads between Europe, Asia, and Africa, and the hope for unity among divided peoples. In cultural terms, the 10-euro-cent coin acts like a miniature history book, silently conveying the story of an island that has seen millennia of human activity, conquest, trade, and exchange. Cyprus has been inhabited since the Neolithic period and colonized or influenced by Greeks, Phoenicians, Assyrians, Egyptians, Persians, Romans, Byzantines, Franks, Venetians, Ottomans, and the British. It has absorbed aspects of each civilization and remains an archaeological and cultural mosaic. The euro coin design consciously reflects this multiplicity, choosing a design that can speak across time, languages, and ideologies.